Oh no. Man. What's good, y'all? Today we have a very pleasant surprise. I was leaving work today and I found out that there's actually new Viper gameplay from Tokyo Game Show. I don't know why it took so long for this video to release, but we have it right in front of us and we have 9 minutes 47 seconds of brand new Viper gameplay, never before seen. So gonna be pretty cool. Let's dive into it. I have watched about 1 minute of it and I do think there's quite a bit already that we haven't seen before. There's gonna be quite a bit of cool stuff here. Let's get right into it. So this is CPU level 8 versus a human. See a wall splat here. Right off the bat, seems like her DI combo is essentially the same as her grounded combo, which is great. That's pretty solid damage off of DI. Looks like the recovery on whiffed burn kick is enough to be punished by a DI. That makes sense. Now this got me pretty hyped. So if you've played Street Fighter 4, you understand that Fierce Feint Fierce is something you do when you're very close to your opponent, right? You have to be pretty close to land that combo, to start it at the very least, right? But here, we see it start from like max range of the crouch heavy punch, and the crouch heavy punch moves forward so that the second one still lands in like the same exact spot with the Fierce Feint Fierce there. So it seems like you can do Fierce Feint Fierce from tip range of your crouching heavy punch, which is a huge buff to the combo. Now, granted, you also have to have a punish counter or a drive rush crouch heavy punch to get Fierce Feint Fierce, but still, it's a very welcome change for Street Fighter 6, and I think we'll be seeing a lot more of the combo than we were in Street Fighter 4 because of that. So that's really cool. Another cool confirm we just saw there. We have punish counter, crouching medium kick. This is a super jump cancel because we know that crouching medium kick is only super jump cancelable. It's not special cancelable as many crouching medium kicks are. So the CPU did a super jump cancel into a Seismo and then landed a burn kick follow up. Now this is a combo. We haven't quite seen this exact combo before, but we know that you can do drive rush crouch heavy punch into Fierce Feint Fierce and then feint again into a medium for a pretty extravagant looking combo. Obviously everyone loves Fierce Feint Fierce, but Fierce Feint Fierce feint medium is kind of insane. I'm very excited to try that out. Okay, purple. This is super cool. Let's rewind that. So it seems like you can land at least your knockdown normals, which is pretty normal after juggles. You can land like your sweep or any normal that usually juggles an opponent with an anti-air will be able to continue a combo or knock the opponent down after a DI wall splat juggle. That's pretty common, but it seems like in the case of her standing heavy kick here, after the wall splat and the Seismo, she can do it into a super or maybe even any special move because it like sort of ground bounces the opponent into like an OTG state. So that's really cool. That looked like quite a bit of damage off of a DI wall splat. Okay, cool punish combo. So stand heavy kick punish counter, drive rush stand medium punch into crouch heavy punch feint crouch medium punch. This is so crazy that she can do this from neutral. This working mid screen is so strong. Look at this, the opponent's already in the corner from that one confirm off of a round start Seismo. Oh, wow. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so now what's really important about this interaction is these words on the right over here. If you can see my cursor where I'm circling, punish counter. This was not a counter hit. It did not hit the crouching medium kick before the crouching medium kick was able to be active on the screen. This means that forward medium punch, her overhead, can go over lows, which is ridiculous because she gets combos like this off of her overhead on punish counter. That's pretty ridiculous because even Rashid, who has an overhead that jumps, sort of looks airborne, doesn't do that. It still gets hit by lows. So this is extremely strong if it's working out how it is in this video. This is crash medium kick, super jump canceled into focus force, which absorbed the DI and then punished it. Now, I'm pretty sure the CPU level 8 here could have held the focus force a little more and punished the DI into a crumple. As we saw in the character guide, you can charge the focus force a little bit more, and then it puts them into a crumple state on hit. Ooh, that was a nasty anti-air. Okay. Stand light kick looks pretty strong. That was from pretty far away with that hit. It looks like a very strong 5-frame light. I believe it'll be 5 frames. Maybe it'll be 6, but it looks like 5. Yeah, super solid damage, man. Super solid damage. This is off of a counter hit standing medium punch. Okay. Wow, that was really crazy damage off of that conversion. That was at least like 30% off of a straight punish counter stand medium kick. Man. See, this is something that's going to be vastly underestimated, and I think it'll have to be explored for a little bit. But doing buttons like this into super jump behind burn kick is going to be ridiculous for the first month, especially. Once people figure it out, it might be, you might be able to jab here and just jab her out of this, but just look at how quick this happens. Look at how quick that happens. If you get like a driver stand heavy punch, you might be able to make that a frame trap. That's how fast it looks. Okay, so in this final interaction here, please excuse the thumbnail for the next upcoming video. We see crashing medium kick. Crouching medium kick, it looks not quite meaty, but it is counter hit, and then that links into crouching medium punch. We did see that a little bit in the gameplay from last week or 2 weeks ago, but still cool to know that that does indeed work. Now that I think about it, this combo is literally DJ's stand heavy kick punish counter combo, but you have a feint in there. That's actually like the only difference. In terms of the normals you're doing, it's stand heavy kick punish counter, driver stand medium punch, crouch heavy punch, crouch medium punch. That's the same DJ combo. That's cool though. Did you see how crazy this is? This is stupid. This is what I was talking about just now when I was like, they're already giving her stuff that seems way too strong. They gave her Rashid's overhead, but made it actually go over lows like it's supposed to. That's crazy. That's crazy. It goes over lows because it would have been a counter hit if it didn't. That's absurd. Yeah, man, that shit low crushes. That shit actually low crushes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I feel like they're giving her everything except for a DP. I just hope she's actually as difficult to play, or like almost as difficult to play as she is in 4 to justify being this strong, right? It seems like a lot of her confirms require super jump canceling, especially like in neutral. So I feel like that's sort of their way of like balancing out her neutral a little bit, making it super difficult to confirm. But yeah, that was a cool little Viper video. We saw a few things that we hadn't seen before. Quite a few more things than I expected to see, actually, that we haven't seen before. So that was pretty neat. Yeah, I hope we get more, but even if we don't, Viper's coming out in a few days, so pretty sick stuff. That's all for the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.